The mainstream media's coverage of climate change has been a topic of discussion in recent years, with many arguing that it is being used as a tool to oppress certain groups, including Christians. While this claim may seem far-fetched to some, there are indeed instances where the media's portrayal of climate change has been used to marginalize and silence Christian voices. One way in which the media uses climate change to oppress Christians is by promoting a narrative that Christianity is inherently opposed to environmentalism. This narrative is often perpetuated by highlighting the views of a small minority of Christians who deny the existence of climate change or who believe that it is not a significant issue. By doing so, the media creates a false dichotomy between Christianity and environmentalism, implying that one cannot be a Christian and also care about the environment. This narrative is not only inaccurate, but also serves to alienate Christians who do care about the environment and are working to address climate change. Another way in which the media uses climate change to oppress Christians is by using it as a platform to attack Christian values and principles. For example, some media outlets have suggested that Christians who believe in the concept of stewardship and dominion over the earth are somehow responsible for environmental degradation. This is a misrepresentation of Christian theology, which teaches that humans have a responsibility to care for and protect the earth. By attacking Christian values and principles, the media creates a sense of hostility and intolerance towards Christians, making it more difficult for them to engage in public discourse about climate change. The media's coverage of climate change has also been used to promote a secular and liberal agenda, which can be at odds with Christian values. For example, some climate change activists have argued that the only way to address climate change is through the adoption of radical left-wing policies, such as socialism and abortion. By promoting these policies as the only solution to climate change, the media creates a sense of moral urgency that can be used to coerce Christians into supporting policies that they may not agree with. This is a form of oppression, as it seeks to impose a particular worldview on Christians and silence their voices. Furthermore, the media's coverage of climate change has been used to censor and silence Christian voices. For example, some social media platforms have been known to censor Christians who express skeptical views about climate change or who promote alternative solutions to addressing the issue. This censorship is often justified on the grounds that it is necessary to prevent the spread of misinformation about climate change. However, it has the effect of silencing Christian voices and preventing them from engaging in public discourse about the issue. In addition, the media's coverage of climate change has been used to promote a sense of fear and alarmism, which can be used to control and manipulate public opinion. By creating a sense of urgency and crisis around climate change, the media can create a sense of panic and hysteria that can be used to justify radical and draconian policies. This is a form of psychological manipulation, which can be used to oppress Christians and other groups who may not agree with the media's narrative on climate change. In conclusion, the mainstream media's coverage of climate change has been used to oppress Christians in a number of ways. By promoting a narrative that Christianity is opposed to environmentalism, attacking Christian values and principles, promoting a secular and liberal agenda, censoring and silencing Christian voices, and promoting a sense of fear and alarmism, the media creates a hostile and intolerant environment for Christians who want to engage in public discourse about climate change. This oppression has serious consequences, as it seeks to silence Christian voices and prevent them from participating in the public square. As such, it is essential that Christians are aware of these tactics and work to promote a more nuanced and balanced understanding of climate change that takes into account their values and principles.